Thanks for watching. We appreciate you. Please, please subscribe.
And manslaughter cases already this year. That's pacing ahead of last year's number.
And in one case, investigators found a woman dead in a car on the Trotwood Connector. News Center 7's Mike Campbell's looking closer at her death and the increase in gun violence.
The investigation into this episode of gun violence actually started here at Grandview Hospital when police were called here to investigate the death of a 22-year-old woman after a 28-year-old gunshot victim was brought here by a friend.
I think he was shot in the face, so I'm not sure if he's talking.
That call from the hospital emergency room had Dayton officers coming here to speak with a critically injured man and the person who drove him here.
He said it was on some road called the Connector, and he said that she's dead there, and that's all he could get out of him, I guess. So there might be another victim.
That call and follow-up information sent Dayton police here to the Trotwood Connector, also known as State Route 49, very early in the morning of February 22nd. Those officers discovered a 22-year-old woman dead in a car just north of Little Richmond Road. 2 days later, coroner's investigators identified that young victim as Damika Ross, but police have very little information about what led to the gunfire and her death. Her death and another homicide on the same day brought the city's homicide and manslaughter deaths to 9 so far this year, significantly ahead of last year's pace in the small sample of under 2 months. Aggravated assaults are also up, 87 at this date compared to 61 at the same time last year. It has police working with community members for answers. Do you feel like you need to carry a weapon to defend yourself, or?
Only at home, because the area where I live,
Brendan only wanted to tell me his first name, but gun violence hits home with him. He said it has caught up to a close family member. Brendan believes you have to be mentally strong to stay away from violence, and you have to go out of your way to make good choices.
Get your job and go to school, man, and get some people in your life, some people that's motivating.
Police have not released a lot of details about how the woman's death happened and why she was found at this intersection. They did say they are still gathering information and would love the public to call them toll-free at either 333-COPS or 222-STOP with anything that could help them make an arrest in this case. In Dayton, Mike Campbell, News Center 7.
Thanks for watching. We appreciate you. Please, please subscribe.